Inside of every demon is a rainbow. That song is sung by Charlie Morningstar in the pilot episode of Hazbin Hotel. And our girl has gotten a redesign, so let's talk about it. Hello everybody, this is Elsie Rowe here, and welcome to O.Ship 33, and we are on the show today to do a little Let's Draw about our girl's new redesign. So Charlie May, as I do believe her original name was, is the protagonist of Hazbin Hotel. The Hazbin Hotel pilot came out in 2019 and has been an incredible pilot series, and there's been a bunch of Let's Draws and streaming videos, and a huge community has formed around this great series, which currently only has one canon episode right now, which is pretty cool. This series was created by Pop and her incredible staff that she works with. It's really cool. They also run the show Hell of a Boss, which I have just talked about a couple of times on this series. To be honest, Hell of a Boss is my favorite over Hazbin Hotel, mostly because of the fact that there are much more episodes with Hell of a Boss than there is of Hazbin. But I'm getting off track. Let's go back to talking about Charlie. So Charlie is our protagonist, our princess. And she believes that inside of every demon is a rainbow. She believes that all the sinners of hell, regardless of their sins, can be saved. And that is the whole conflict of the storyline. She opens the hotel down in hell, so that way she can do this rehabilitation program where she gets all these sinners, as many as she can, back up to hell. At least that's the premise of the show. Super sweet. We haven't seen too much of actually playing out yet, but that is Charlie's whole goal, is to get everybody back up into heaven. We're not entirely sure why she is focused on this, but we can talk. But we do know who she is, and we know some pieces about her. So let's dive into it. So she is a Hellborn. She's actually one of the only Hellborn characters in the cast of Hazbin Hotel. So she is the daughter of Lucifer and Lilith. She is the princess of hell, but no one really respects her or identifies that much with her, at least not in the human ring that we are currently in, at least not that we've seen on the show. As I said, there's only one episode, so we're figuring it out as we go, you know? A fun fact about Charlie, though, is that she is a confirmed bisexual. She is in a relationship with Vaggie, who is a human soul. I think she died around 2013. Not quite sure. I have to check on that. But Vaggie and her are super cute in the pilot episode. I do hope that they stay together in the new one. I'm not sure yet. It hasn't been confirmed. So cross fingers, guys. I hope they stay together. It'd be really cute. This charming Demon Belle, as Alistair loves to call her, has gone through a redesign for the A24 series. So A24 has picked up the Hazbin Hotel series, and they are going to be working with Pop and her crew, and they are going to be creating the Hazbin Hotel TV series. Right now they're signed on for season 1. I'm not quite sure if there's going to be a season 2. I hope there will be. We'll just have to wait and see. But another big reason why they're doing this redesign of Charlie, besides the fact that she is about to do this whole new experience of being an actual network and not a local thing, which isn't bad. Honestly, the fact that Pop and her team have been able to create and produce the pilot episode is really incredible for Hazbin Hotel. It's really fantastic. So I view it more as our girl is growing. Charlie is growing into her next path, and which is super exciting. So her new design, I think, is super cute. I like how we're going back to Pop's unofficial favorite color, red, because there is so much red in her outfit, which I think is really cute. I like that we're keeping the gold hair, and I also really like the fact that her outfit is more business focused. It looks kind of like a pantsuit, which I think is really nice, especially her original design looked so innocent to the point where I do think she's a bit naive, in her situation, and I think her outfit only accented that. Because, how is she going to do this? I don't know, and that's a big reason why I'm excited to see more of this series, because I want her to win. I don't know if she will, but I want her to win. I'm really excited to see what this new Charlie will be. There hasn't been any update, at least not for my research. I just checked the wiki page and I've been looking on the forums. I haven't seen any notification or been told at all that Charlie is getting a personality change. We're just going to have to wait until the series comes out for that one. But I'm judging based on just the outfit that was released, I think, on Vizzy Pop's Twitter. I'll link it down in the description. I do think that our girl is going to be a bit more focused on the business side of things, or at least present that way. Because we're not entirely sure what our girl's new personality is going to be like, but I do really like this new design. I think it's really cute. I think it's really sweet. I'm excited to see what our girl's going to do. And I like the back to the red mixture of things, because that is something Hazbin Hotel got a lot of flack for doing a lot of yellow in their first pilot episode. So I'm excited to see what our new girl is going to be. And I know a lot of people are sad that Charlie is getting a redesign, and like a lot of people are angry about it. And I just want to stress, guys, Pilot Charlie is not going away. She's still going to be here. We are still going to be able to watch the pilot episode. We are still going to be able to see our darling little girl and get to see her rock her show. Because, my lovelies, Pilot Charlie is not going away. The pilot episode will most likely, no doubt, will still stay on YouTube. So our girl is going to remain the same in the pilot episode, and this new version of her is just her growing up and changing. I really like her. I think she's really cute, and I'm really excited to see what her next step is going to be and how she's going to grow and keep the series going. So guys, don't worry. The pilot design is going to stay. It's her pilot design is a big thing to know. This new design of Charlie is the A24 design. That's what at least I'm going to call it, to make sure that I keep it separate. Now, guys, I do want to stress that this isn't actually the first time that Charlie has gotten a redesign. In fact, this is not the first time that Hazbin Hotel has gone through so many redesigns. This actually is pretty common for most artists to do this. So, what I mean by that, come here. Thank you. So what I mean by that is our girl Charlie wasn't always the daughter of Lucifer and Lilith. In fact, there is an earlier concept of her that now is considered a separate entity, but originally was our little angel, our little darling devil, I should call her, Charlie. So this version of Charlie does come back from the original version of what Hazbin Hotel was going to be. And let's call her Steampunk Charlie, because honestly, that's what she looks like to me. Her main focus and her design, along with actually the rest of the Hazbin Hotel characters, they were actually going to be a one-off episode in Vizzy Pop's other series, Zootopia. They were going to do like a little excerpt of life of what the what hell was like in the Zootopia world. And Charlie was going to be there, one of the big characters. Her storyline and how she was going to be in that series is unclear. I've been trying to find notes on it. I haven't been able to find too much of it. My guess is that personally she was like a freedom fighter or something. It's hard to tell because so much of this series was discussed over streams. So it's a little murky. But that's okay. This is our past version of Charlie, and I think she's absolutely precious. This version of Charlie was actually a human soul. She died around the 1830s, and she is a humanoid in design, unlike our Charlie, who's more focused around a marionette design. I really like this version of Charlie. I think she's really cool, especially I think it's her left arm. I'm going to hope it's her left arm. Her left arm is actually red and has claws and has what I think looks like scales. Whoa, hey, stop. Sorry, guys, my puppy. But I really like how she looks. So she looks demonic. Her arm looks demonic, but her actual body looks humanoid, which I think is really cool. Besides the whole red eye thing, she's very red. If people were talking about how Hazbin Hotel was too red, look at this girl. This girl is just pure red, which is really, honestly, really cute. I don't really mind. I think she looks great. But honestly, I think this girl is so cute. So this Charlie is now a completely separate entity from the original Hazbin Hotel Charlie, which is completely okay. I still like to talk about her because I just think she is darling. I think she's very sweet. So guys, don't worry. The pilot design of our girl Charlie isn't going away. It's going to be her pilot design, no longer her canon design, which is completely okay, as I said. Our new design girl, I think she's beautiful. The pilot design of Charlie, I think she's beautiful. And our steampunk of Charlie is beautiful. I am so excited to see what our girl is going to grow into and how she's going to change. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to hear more about my commentary on this series, put a comment down below and subscribe to this channel so you guys can see more great stuff like this at least a good twice a week. But I'm always online. If you guys want to comment, I will reply, or at least like at the very least. I read all comments. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this Let's Play, and I will see you next time on the O.Ship 33 show. Bye, everybody!